welcome you today to CSC Talk Radio. It's my honor, my privilege, and my pleasure to be here with you today. And Christmas is officially over. We had Christmas this weekend, and we had a white Christmas, because Missouri got hammered, mid-Missouri got hammered with a snowstorm that just didn't seem to want to quit. And, the kids had a good time. They went out and did some sleigh riding, tried to make a few forts and a snowman or two, and they had a great time, as well as having Christmas and lots of stuff to eat and goodies, and they had fun. But let's get back to business now. Happy New Year, we should say. America, or Americans, divided, confused, convoluted, deceived, distracted, deserted, deranged. Where are you today on your thoughts of liberty and freedom? What about that word independence? What about these political parties? What about these so-called policies for America or for Americans? Why is America divided? Divide and conquer. Why is America divided? Does a two-party system, Republican and Democrat in itself, divide America? The Pledge of Allegiance to the U.S. flag clearly states, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. One nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. United we stand, divided we fall is a phrase used by many to inspire unity. The core concept lies in the notion that if individual members of a certain group works on their own instead of as a team, they are each doomed to fail and will all be defeated. The phrase united we stand is hardly a concept of Republicans and Democrats. And you stop and you think about what we just said in that comment, in that paragraph. How many times have we said united we stand, divided we fall, or we'll either stand together or hang separately? If we aren't going to stand together or find some kind of common denominator, as Foster Friess had advised us to do, then we're going to fall. There's no way we can survive as a nation of people. We the people are tired of the politics of government. We the people are tired of big government. We the people want and deserve one government. We the people deserve more than a divided government bickering and getting nothing accomplished for we the people. We the people deserve more than I just repeated that, excuse me. We the people deserved to be governed by our Constitution, not the Communist Manifesto. One government, one patriotic party governed and controlled by the Constitution, regardless of who's elected. No Republicans, no Democrats, no socialists, no independents, no progressives, no blue states, no red states. One nation, one party with liberty and justice for all. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now, I didn't write all this. I wrote part of it, but I didn't write all this, and I was thinking about this. Why are we divided? We're a people. Just being independent kind of sets you apart because that's what you want. I was telling some of the family this weekend, we were big surprise. We talked a little politics, not a whole lot. We don't always all agree. But I was telling them, they don't understand. Somebody had made a comment to one of them about war. And I said, taking out those special weapons that we have, the ones I got to visit and sit in the cockpit of, taking those out and then we'd just be helpless. And they said, yeah, well, you got to get through this, get through that, and get through here, and get through that to get to them because they're guarded. And then you're going to have to deal with this. You know, Japan thought they had that all figured out, but they created a pretty violent giant when they did that. And I mentioned to my sons that we were sitting there talking, I said, you know, they talk about these flyover states, but the flyover states, they're the most dangerous of all because we're the most stubborn and most independent, and we're the fighters. Now, I'm not trying to say everyone on the coast doesn't fight. They do. We've got great people everywhere in this nation. But rural America, these flyover states that everybody likes to forget, the forgotten American, the one that's so busy working, that's lifting up everyone else, we're the ones they need to be afraid of. We're the ones, whether that was a comment that was true or not, about invading here on our land, there'd be a rifle or a gun behind every blade of grass. Rural America is a force to be reckoned with. So, why are we divided? Why do we say rural America? Why do we say coastal? Why are we a divided nation? Because they want us divided. That's why they label us, the genders, the colors, the wealth, whether you make more money than so-and-so. Where do you live? Do you live in a flyover state, rural America? You know, the deplorables, the ones that smell like Walmart, they're smelly, you know. Yeah, what is it that divides us? And why do we allow it? Divide and conquer. The Democratic Socialists of America. Did you know that's a party? Well, did you know that's what Bernie Sanders claims? And I saw this website on them. Who are we and what we do? This is the Democrat Socialists of America. The Democrat Socialists of America is the largest socialist organization in the United States. We believe that working people should run both the economy and society democratically to meet human needs, not to make profits for a few. How wealthy is Bernie Sanders? We are political and activist organization, not a purpose and community. DSA members use a variety of tactics, from legislative to direct action, to fight for reforms that empower working people. Medicare for all? Now, they do have a website, and you can go see what all they have to say. It's dsausa.org. Healthcare is a huge segment of our economy, and health care's access is a deeply and widely felt need. In the capitalist system, you have to pay to get care or go without. And under a democratic socialist system, we would collectively provide care as a society. Oh, that's a warm, fuzzy thought, isn't it? Medicare for All is a stepping stone towards that vision, and our campaign is designed to build a working class base of people fighting for state and national power. And it says, click here to go to the campaign website. And I looked at it, and I'm going to tell you what, it's pretty scary stuff. You're listening to CSC Talk Radio. I want to talk about the divisions that we have and how we've been deserted by those elected officials. This is CSC Talk Radio. I'm Beth Ann. I'm going to wait on phone calls because I do want to make a few points here. But you can write it down, 877-895-5410, and we will be right back.